Award-winning academic program, and it's that environment that's attracting outstanding students and teachers. Dustin Medley is in Fort Smith Northside's class of 1995.
I took the ACT and I got a 33 on it, and that's good. You know, the only thing that I'm not really too fond of standardized tests, because it seems like you either do really well on it and it gives you the full ride education, or you don't do so well, and that just you kind of suffer. It seems like it's a labeling to me. I mean, I've got friends that they make all A's, but they might have got like a 20 on the ACT, and they're not gonna get the kind of money that I might get from my score, and that's kind of sad, because they're good students too, you know. I'm probably gonna major in psychology, probably try to go pre-med. That's the thought right now, I guess. Of course, it's going to be challenging. I'm going to have to just probably go so much harder than this year or any previous year. But I think I overall had good preparation for it. Well, last year I had that AP American History with Mr. Jones, and he did a great job. He really cared about us as students, and he tried hard.
The honors classes are to be taught at a level similar to freshman and sophomore in college. And so that in terms of the analytical skills that are expected, the type of judgment they're to make on testing and writing, composition writing, etc. The advanced placement class, therefore, is even going to be harder. So we're building a whole year for one morning's 3-hour exam. And that means that you have to anticipate any question that could come up, any essay question, any type of material. Everything must be taught, and you must get as deeply as you can into everything. So that kind of preparation means that it's time on task has to be there, and you have to spend a lot of after-school time working with students. This is something that we did with our program last year, and will again this year, is that we spend almost a month's worth of class time after school together. After school on the weekends and the weekdays, taking notes, lecturing, presenting in a seminar fashion, essays to each other. And so it's a lot of work on the students, a lot of work on the faculty, but it's very rewarding. I mean, it's exciting to see these young minds perform at the level of near graduate work in college. They can do it.
I guess that's a nice thing. They don't just throw like some worksheet at you and say, well, just stay quiet and busy the whole hour. They encourage you to speak up a little bit and try to learn something.
First of all, the faculty here at Northside is very outstanding. They're very caring. They're very intelligent. They go further. They don't just stop at one thing. They carry it on. They want to make sure that their students have covered it all. And if it means that they have to go back to school or go to a workshop or go get staff development, whatever it takes for them to learn more so that they can come in their classroom and teach their students more about the subject area that they're covering at that time, then they will do it. Dustin, like I said, he's his own person. He would fit in any type of setting, any type of situation, and that he knows how to deal with different kinds of people, different cultures.
When I came to Northside, I'd freaked out. I'd never seen so many people of different races in one place. I was almost overwhelmed. But I really think that people need to be in an environment like that, because you learn about different cultures and different people, and you open your mind to things like that, and I really think it's a good thing.
I really feel that his parents have instilled in him good morals and values.
From day one, they just always encouraged me to do my best, and if I'm going to do something, just try hard at it, and to just, if I say I'm going to do something, to do it, just carry out my responsibilities.
I'm the owner of Medley & Sons Auto Body, and we've been in business since 1959. I am a second-generation owner.
When Dustin was 6 months old, we moved up here, and Ron's father retired. And then Brian was born, and when Brian went to kindergarten, then I started working in the office with Ron. One thing I have tried to point out to the children is that your attitude is very important. If you have a loving attitude and want to help bring out the best in other people, then your best will be brought out as well.
I watched Dustin over the years. He took sports ever since he's been in the 7th grade, and I think that's helped him a great deal. And he wasn't that disciplined before he got into that.
I would say about football, the biggest thing it taught me was self-discipline. I mean, you're basically at practice from about 2:30 to about 5:30. And when you're involved in academics and orchestra, and you don't have a lot of free time, and so you really get to prioritize your life.
We have students that want to come to Northside very much from the junior highs to get involved in these academic programs. And I think that's one of the things that drew Dustin. He was very drawn to Northside to get every activity he could be involved in: orchestra, and advanced placement programs, helping with the quiz bowl, the athletics he's in. The attitude in the past, I think, is that the gifted students will make it on their own, so we don't have to worry about them. But in reality, if someone is put in an environment where it's very mediocre and there's no challenge involved, they will lose enthusiasm, and the gift they have will not be polished. So that's a difficult challenge, and I think Northside and Dustin has both lived up to that quite well.